What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today we're coming in with the long-awaited review, the grand review, the crack cocaine official review. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Drop a like if you do. And also, if you guys do want to get a free $5 as well as give me $5 without having to pay for anything, there's a link in the description if you guys are on a mobile device, Android or iOS. There's an app called Dosh. It's a free cashback app. All you have to do is download the app and link your card, and you get $5, and I also get $5 for referring you. You don't have to spend any money. It costs nothing. All you do is link your card, and then whenever you make purchases that qualify for cashback, you'll get cashback on the app. It will never charge you any money. It's completely free. And I had to stress the whole link your card thing because I was looking on the app, and the last time I brought this up, there's literally 40 of you guys who didn't link your card. It tells me when you sign up but don't link your card. There's 40 of you guys who did it. So all you guys who downloaded the app, double check. Just make sure you linked your card so you got your $5 and I got my $5. We can go on peacefully. But either way, I'd really appreciate if you guys did that. And also, there is a banger song at the end of this video brought to you guys by an artist named Samron. Absolute banger. His link will be in the description. Go follow his SoundCloud. Listen to his music. This is not a paid promo or nothing. This dude is for real underrated. So please go show him some love. Tell him I sent you. And I'm not capping, all right? Because last time when I got really stern about the Instagram follows, it worked. So I'm doing it again. Do that shit right now. Go follow him right now. I'm not playing. Same with Dosh. Download the app now. Link the card right now. Either way, let's dive into it. So this review is, it's gonna be a wonky one. That's really how I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be a wonky one. All right. I sat down and I tried to make my pros and cons list. I really did. Okay. I sat and I tried as hard as I could to think of pros of crack. All right. And as an unbiased substance reviewer, I felt that I had to at least get some pros in there. So the first pro that I have, it is easy to make. All right. Now, I've only done crack once, so I'm not really the expert of whipping the bricks, but I feel qualified enough to make a review. And it was easy to make because I made it on my own. I made my own little self-serving. So that's a pro. And not only that, the other pro and the final pro is it doesn't last very long, only a couple minutes and then it's over with. And actually, it's kind of sad that that's a pro because normally that's a bad thing. But in this case, that's actually a pro. That's a very good thing. So that's really all I had in terms of pros. Kind of disappointing performance here by Crack on the court tonight. It's not really looking too hot. Let's move on to the cons, all right? Let's move on to this, the real guts of this review. First and foremost, it's fucking crack. Do I really need to explain any more? I will, though. I will explain more. Not only is it crack, which is a huge con, it is god-awfully, terribly addictive, all right? This drug, out of all the substance reviews that you're going to see on this channel, this is probably one of the most, if not the most addictive. This is way up there in terms of how addictive it's going to get. It's definitely comparable to, meth and heroin, really hard shit in terms of how addictive it is. Crack is no joke, all right? Crack is whack. That jank-ass shit. I don't know why I smoked that shit, but I'm glad I did, kinda, because now I'm here. But, hey, I'm not encouraging it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But either way, the next con, which I felt was a personal one more than anything, is you just feel like a fucking piece of shit when you're smoking it. You really feel like just a piece of dirt in society. You just feel like an absolute piece of goose shit, dude. You don't feel good at all. I remember I was holding that tinfoil bowl up to my mouth, and the only thing going through my head was, I'm a fucking retard. I'm a crackhead right now. And that kind of intertwines with the next con I'm going to bring up. It just turns you into a big angry retard for 2 minutes. You just get really dumb and really irritable and angry for 2 minutes, and then you're just back to normal. It's in all honesty, I think this might be the most pointless drug on earth. Most other drugs, I understand why it's addicting. Drugs typically are fun, and that's why they're addicting. They're enjoyable. That's why they're addicting. Crack, on the other hand, there's like nothing really fun going on. Like, this isn't something where it's like, you get excited, like, yeah, me and the boys, bro, we got some rocks. Let's go smoke. It's not like some hype-ass shit like that. It's like, it's not fun. So I don't really know why people do this by choice. I mean, that's very hypocritical because I did it by choice. But either way, you know what I'm saying, all right? Now, not only that, the biggest, I feel, almost largest, one of the biggest cons is the social stigma around crack, which I feel is just. I think it's rightfully deserved, all right? Because crack is fucked. That shit's jank as hell. But let me tell you right now, if you were at school, okay, and you're sitting there, first period is just about to start, teacher hops on the announcements on some bullshit, talk about something like, "Good morning, students. This is Mrs. Dinkelberg. I'd like to announce this morning that we're going to be serving moon rocks for lunch, and I just smoked a backwood in my office." And all of y'all are having a great time. All of y'all are loving it. You're laughing. You're like, "Damn, that's fucking dummy lit, bro. Spark a blunt in the classroom, bro. Fuck it. We all chiefing in the school." Everyone would be hyped. That would be like amazing. And that's kind of a perfect example of the stigma. If it was like the weed, it would be amazing. But then if Miss Dinkelberg hopped on the intercom all like, "Attention students, this is Mrs. Dinkelberg. I just smoked some rocks in my office and I can't stop clenching my teeth. I've gone through 4 Bic pens and also chewed through the computer monitor. Thank you." I guarantee either A, the SWAT team would be in that bitch within 30 seconds, or B, students would be out that school. No motherfucker staying in the same building with a crackhead running that facility. It's not happening. I feel like that's the best example I could give of the social stigma around this drug, because it's fucked, but at the same time, it's also very, very well deserved. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But I feel like I could stretch this video out with a bunch of pointless cons, but I feel like I've the best way to really sum up all of the cons is there's just no pros. Like, it doesn't need a cons list because there's no pros. Like, the fact that I genuinely had to sit down and think for like 30 minutes to think of these 2 shitty ass pros, I think that speaks enough. Now, the grand part, the best part, the part you've all been waiting for. We've gone through the good and the bad. We've gone through the ups and the downs, the roller coaster of the crack cocaine review. Now, what score is it going to get? We're going to pass that on to Steven over here. Hey, Steven.
You know what? Thanks, Goblin. I'm actually 10 blocks away from the microphone. It's hanging out of my apartment window, and I've been trying to reach it for 3 hours. So hopefully you can hear me. But we're going to be giving this a negative 4.6. Goblin, thanks. Right back to you.
Oh, really?
Yep, you know what? I'm completely serious, Goblin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and if it came down to killing my wife and son or smoking crack, I'm going to my wife's funeral, Goblin. Negative 4.6. The score stands.
Steven, that's the lowest score we've had yet, people. That's not even... Is that even legal? Wait, it went below the scale. Steven. Oh my god. No, Steven, you broke it. You broke it. The scale is broken. Steven. Boys, you heard it here first. That is a negative 4.6. That's a negative 4.6. The scale only goes 0 to 10. Steven, where'd you get that number? Are the calculation... Are you sure?
No, Goblin, I double-checked. I ran the numbers. I'm certain. That's it. That's the score.
Oh my god, he's sure. He double-checked it. Oh my god. This is a catastrophe. Oh my... What the fuck, dude? Cut the video. Cut this shit. Hey, cut it. Cut it, Steve.
I ain't fucking with ya, I've been clocking double digits. I ain't coming back, I get that sack, I'm running with it. I put the Sprite inside that act because it's more efficient. I'm a pimp, no, excuse me, bitch, I'm Scottie Pippen. They got me pissed, they think that I ain't ballin' like a piston. Take your pick, no, we don't click, I know you talking fiction. I don't complicate, I compensate my competition. Work, boy, I shoot first, I feel like Dirk. I work, I